Hey guys, sorry for the delay in this painting video. I'm gonna go straight into it because I've recorded this maybe 6 or 7 times now. Yay! I've been sick, so this is, got kind of a delay, and I missed a little small, tiny, teeny, tiny section at the beginning, which is a pity, but it's not the end of the world. So firstly, tonal compositions, which is the black, medium, grey and dark grey. And I spoke about this last time, and I said, look guys, you need to do this. If you're not doing this, this is something you really need to spend time on. And you don't have to do grayscale to colour like some artists do, but you can just you can sketch it out in grey and black and white, and you can see where the areas are, and then you can hide it. You don't have to keep it, you don't have to work from grayscale. I don't work from grayscale at all, but it's very useful, I think, just to have a good understanding of the composition. And I find this technique works really well because you get to see what the image would look like from afar, and usually from afar you can tell a good composition from a bad one. So you can't really miss out on the basics like this, because this can get a painting from so-so to pretty good. And then the next section is colour. I really dive into colour. It's already doing its colour video way beyond my my chat. But I've seen a few artists recently, or I'm not recently, I see a lot of artists do it. They'll do a sketch, and then they'll do line art, and then they will do like one selection, and they'll fill in the sections. And the problem with this is you're doing colour in isolation, but you're not doing it as a relationship. Colour relationship is quite a big key in art and illustration. And don't be fooled, it's very difficult. It's taken me a long time to deal with colour. I find colour much, I found it. I don't find it difficult now, but I found it much harder than anything else, really, because it's like squats of the art world. It's really frustrating. But you can't just choose colour without it being beside the colours in the environment. Objects don't exist in its own tiny little bubble universe. Everything coexists, and you need to be able to show that by the way it harmonises with other objects, and shadows and bounce light and whatnot. So basically, the best way I know how to do this is to block down all the colour onto the canvas as quickly as possible, and then play around with the filters and tweak it. If you've got Photoshop, it's really easy to tweak it, like whatever, and really master the colour. Make sure that the colour's pretty much on point before you go on, because that's pretty much good composition and good colour. When it's on DeviantArt or Facebook or whatever social media you've got on, it can make people click on your art far quicker than beautifully detailed work, but it's both the colour and the the composition is weak. You have to think small and then big. If your image was really tiny or really far away, how would it be read in comparison to being close up? So it's always good to zoom out. And even if you're painting on a sketchbook, it's always good just to stand back and get the whole picture in. And yeah, so that's really it. That's all I really want to talk about today. It's just, when you choose colours, make sure it works as a whole. And when you do values, well, just do values, because this will make your work more interesting, because you're thinking of the colour and the tone and the light far before you get anything else on. And that's it really, so I'm going to stop talking now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a song, whatever. I'll just put it on quiet. You can put your own music on top, pretend I'm trendy and I know what music is cool, because I don't. Anyway, speak to you later, bye!